No.
Why don't we do a take 2?
Wait a minute, let's start again. Hello.
Hi, this is Ron Vodry.
This is Alex Nussbaum.
This is Jason Fraser.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Hey, this is Ray Zwicker.
All right, world. My name is Cal Post.
Guys, this is Christina Walkinshaw.
This is Eddie Delaseppe.
This is Adrian Spencer.
My name is Timo.
And you're listening to the Julien Dionne
You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Who am I talking to? What am I doing?
Julien Dionne Comedy Hour.
You're listening to the...
Comedy hour. See, I took the word out comedy. Changes the meaning completely, doesn't it?
Days and not really, I'm overworking, but days in the holidays. Happy holidays. You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
And aren't we all?
Now broadcasting live and totally uncensored, from Lemon Press Studio in the beautiful Gatineau Hills.
Project. I was like half asleep on the couch and now I'm projecting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Potenza.
This is Gay Trevor Wilson.
This is Jean Paul, a.k.a. the Island Hipster, #hipsterbusiness.
This is Steph Tola.
Hey, this is Jake Goldsby.
This is Sky Wallace.
Hey everybody, this is Erica Sigurdsson, aka Ricky Siggs.
Okay, hello. Hi.
This is Howard Wagman.
Hey, this is Peter Anthony, the PA system.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Some people like that's my rap name.
This is Jen Grant and you're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Show. You and me belong, just like the flowers, laughing all day long. People, I need you loose. Sing a little song, then take a shower. Julien Dionne.
It's a show. It's not an hour, it's a show. It's okay.
Okay.
Waste of time.
All right.
A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. A waste of time.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Coming at you with a brand new episode. Yeah, I'm sounding really French lately when I say that.
Episode.
Don't you know? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant coming at you. Episode 420. Oh, smoke that shit.
Chat.
Alrighty. Welcome to the show. Good morning. If you were, no, it was on there. It's just not a frequently used one. As you know, we record the show live stream, live to tape, a unique property of this podcast, so you can interact, leave comments, tell us what's on your mind. We want to hear from you. No, but we're having fun. And so smash that like button if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're watching on Facebook, give us a share. Why don't you? Go ahead and give us the old share-ski-poo.
Oh, the Scaresky.
Yeah. Oh, broadcasting to you, of course, live from Lemon Press Studios in the beautiful Gatineau Hills. Hi. Oh, we're going to miss it. Uh-oh. Did we miss it? Sigida. Oh, shoot. Sorry, that's my bad.
This shirt is too small for me. Look at right here.
Yeah, these shirts are made small. The ones, by the way, merch available at merch.lemonpress.ca.
Too small. The way it's
Show it off.
It's fitting.
Show off your bust. Whoa. How you feeling sitting on those cushions?
Uncomfortable.
Why? It's more cushion. It's more...
More cushion, more time, more all the time. More cushion all the time.
More cushion, more
For
time.
The cushion.
Yeah, more cushion for the pushing.
Actually, it looks better if I sit up straight. For sure.
Yeah, it looks good. Look how well lit you are now. It's just a waste of... All right. Good morning. What do we got today? How are you, by the way? Tonight, through Saturday, we're both at Absolute Comedy tonight.
Well,
Am I spiking the level checks? I screwed around with the board a little bit because, well, when you used it for your keynote yesterday.
Again, it's my fault.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Everything's my fault today.
So, okay. Yes. Tonight through Sunday, Ottawa. National Capital Region. I'm at Absolute Comedy. Jen will be there tonight and Thursday.
10-minute spot.
So if you want more bang for your buck, come on out tonight. Catch Jenny G on the upswing.
Well, maybe you should wash it? No, don't do that.
Why?
It had no relevance to what you were talking about.
It was just sounded like a hype, like kind of like Jenny G, and that was like your line.
No, it is not. Are you okay?
Yeah. So we're watching Handmaid's Tale. I can't say the Handmaid's Tale.
There's only one S at the end of Handmaid's.
There's a lot of details in that show. Handmaid's Tale, one S.
What do you mean?
Well, I like sometimes I'm lost, and then I just rely on the fact that I'll eventually be caught up at some point. So I'm just like, who's that and what? Because they all look the same. Great show, by the way, if you don't know it.
Really good show.
How old is it? Are we behind this show, or is it on like?
Oh no!
Are we in between seasons right now?
Let's see. Handmaid. Just kidding.
Handmaid. Yeah. But it is dystopian, kind of Black Mirror-esque. We've talked about that before.
But it's not that far-fetched.
I know.
That's what's alarming.
If you're going to put everyone in uniforms, give them name tags.
Like, it's considered sci-fi, but like you watch it and it's not. I'm not attracted to sci-fi.
Sci-fi, more like 5 years down the road fi. Thank you.
More like sci-fi, more like sci-fi years from now. Thank you.
I wasn't expecting it to be funny, and it was funny.
Oh my god!
Sci-fi years from now. That's really good.
Rude. I am a comedian, eh?
Well, you sure fooled me. Nuggets strolling in. We've got the whole crew here today.
So it started 2017.
Go ahead. 2017?
Yeah.
And is it in between seasons? Are we waiting for seasons, or is it finished?
I really hope so.
It's dark. It's dark to watch before bed, and then just go to bed with your thoughts and be left to...
so good, though. But there is promise and hope in it. Otherwise, you would not be able to watch it. Don't you agree with that?
There is promise and hope in all of us if you look in the mirror. Yeah.
Let's find out here.
What are we finding out? If there's a new season coming out? Check. I feel like my levels are too high still. I apologize for that.
Okay, so
That's
I
annoying.
guess there's a season 5 coming out. And right now we're what? Season 2?
Yeah.
So we have the rest of 2, 3, and 4. That's good.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes. All right. So that's good.
It says
I wonder,
here,
where could it go from here? I mean,
it says here, Gilead is a depressing, awful place to visit, so we're happy to bring fans.
Gilead is the place?
Yeah,
I thought it was the religion.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the...
Me
see,
too.
I'm foggy with details. So Gilead, go ahead, keep going.
I don't want to read too much because I'm afraid it's going to spoil something.
Well, no, but it wouldn't spoil it if in the thing. Oh,
for me.
For me, though. Okay, so that's it.
It says, while filming season 4 was underway, season 5 of The Handmaid's Tale was officially greenlit. So there is going to be one. At the moment, we're not entirely sure.
I feel like when you binge something like that, you need to have also binge something mindless and fun, like The Office or 30 Rock or Modern Family.
It says
something to balance it out before going to bed.
Yeah. When will The Handmaid's Tale season 5 premiere on Hulu? It has been officially renewed.
Hulu?
That's what it says. In December, Hulu...
How are we watching it then?
I don't know. Announced the 5th installment on social media with a video of the cast. Doesn't say.
Cats in the house. Oh, you're doing that thing where you're showing your vulnerable cat voice. Oh. I try to... this is how I talk to the cat. Hey, bro. What's going on?
You're so tough.
What's going on, Fuzzy Paws? Yeah, man, whatever. Just chill or don't. I don't care. I can take it or leave it. Meanwhile, in real life, I'm like, accept me.
Fine, I'll take a break from chopping wood to pet you for a minute there, cat.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna...
That's like
I was gonna tip this car over, but I guess I'll just wait and give you some attention momentarily.
That's fine. Oh, sorry, is my calluses on my hands hurting you as I pet you?
By the way, I changed a tire yesterday in the driveway, and geez, I was not good at it.
No?
Well, I've changed many tires, especially back in the day. I used to be terrible on cars. I was the worst. When I think back, my parents gave me a car pretty much. A 1996 blue Ford Escort 4-door. It was great. They just kind of gave it to me, and I just accepted like
yeah, like I deserve
yes, yeah, obviously. And just treated that car like garbage. My parents just put gas in it and everything all the time. I would just, so many times, my parents would wake up. One time they woke up, the car is covered in mud. The only part that has no mud were the wipers, on the windshield.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a donut, like a little spare tire donut. So I've changed many flat tires, is my point. But I set up here in the driveway, and I go to, I changed the tire, but it's like uneven terrain, and we live on a slope, and it's all like river stone, pea stone, or whatever in our driveway. So when I set up this little flimsy jack, it slid back the car and fell. And I had already taken the 4-wheel lug nuts.
Was there a chance that you could have hurt yourself?
No, I wasn't under the car or anything like that. But I just... so I took out the 4 lug nuts, and the car fell on the wheel, but it wasn't attached anymore, so it went really low. The car was just 2 inches off the ground. So I could barely fit the jack underneath. I thought I actually had to call a tow truck with this mess. And have an older man mansplain to me what I did wrong.
Oh, your favorite.
I know. I thought for sure that was going to happen.
Your favorite thing to do.
Because I was in the driveway, and I also put a piece of wood underneath just because I didn't want it to fall on the actual metal of the wheel, the brakes and stuff, like the disc brake. It was because it was all exposed. But it fell on that piece of wood, and I couldn't fit the jack. So I literally thought, oh my God, I'm going to have to call another grown man and be like, can you help me? Can you help me with my tire? And then he's going to see this mess. Like the tire, it was half on. The thing was really low to the ground. You couldn't put it back on. You had to jack it. There's just this random piece of wood, like firewood underneath the car. You can't put the Anyway, I figured it out eventually. But what was my point?
Wow, I think none of us are sure.
Really?
Well, even if it didn't go perfectly, you're way better off than I would be in an emergency. I wouldn't have zero clue.
Yeah.
What to do. Martin Leger says, mud bogging with your first beat up car in a New Brunswick is a New Brunswick rite of passage.
Yeah. Well, my parents, it was just the worst.
I know, and they work hard.
I know, and they just give me this car. I'm like, yeah, obviously, and I just run it through the pits. And
I have a question. Did you ever get in trouble? Because you're spoiled, not really. Spoiled, but were you ever in trouble ever?
Not really.
Did you ever get grounded?
Maybe, I don't remember, but probably not.
Did you ever get caught doing anything like drinking or anything?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we have not.
What happened?
I don't know. Disappointment, a lot of expressed disappointment, and
that's it.
Yeah.
And then what did you do when they told you were disappointed? Did you just go, "Oh well, wasn't trying"?
No, it never felt good. Obviously, one time I remember I was working at Sounds Fantastic in Moncton and got in my.
I can't believe that's the name of a store.
I know. To me, that just sounds normal because I grew up
fantastic.
And there's a Sounds Fantastic 48 Bonnecourt in Moncton.
That's normal sounding. Oh, anyways.
Anyway, I worked there and I was on my way back home and I was gonna stop home real quick, then go to a party at Luke's house, Luke's camp in Memramcook, and I smoked a joint inside my car driving home. And just walked in the house, not thinking anything of the smell.
That you reek?
Yeah, of course I reeked. Hugged my mom. Anyway, I did. I hugged her, leave. And, that was really loud. I leave and she calls me as I'm down the driveway. She's like, I'm so disappointed in you. You came in. I know. And I'm on my way to a party. Anyway, I said it wasn't weed. It was a cigar. I smoked a cigar and I didn't inhale. And I don't think she bought it, but she said she did. So I was off the hook. I was like, no, that's a cigar.
Aw.
I know. Why are we on this?
I just wondered because your car.
Shit, I screamed in there. Sorry. I messed up the board, so we're really sensy. Like the gain is really high, I think.
Okay, well.
So
you know this story, right?
I have no clue. Go ahead.
So,
regale us.
So when I was a teenager,
yes.
I went to my friend's cottage, and I told my mom that her parents would be there, but her parents weren't there. So I go to the cottage with my friend, and of course we're drinking. And when we get there, there's no landline or phone, nothing at the cottage,
right.
And no one had cell phones then. So I'm like, I don't know, 15, and so we go on the Friday night. Of course, we drink and everything else. And then we go to 15 or 16.
That's young.
The next day, I know. All right. The next day, we go to the corner store, like the convenience store, to get some. I guess it's in Quebec. It must have been Quebec because we were getting beer, picking up drinks. But I had to know if I was working on the Sunday because I needed to know if I had to come back on time. So I called my mom. This must have been on a Friday. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm so sorry.
Jeez.
No, the reason
thing where like it doesn't
no,
matter.
I know, but
detail,
it kind of does matter. I'm realizing
Friday?
because I called her at work and she didn't work on the weekends. So I'm on the phone with her. She works at a bank. She patches the phone call through to the ice cream shop I worked at to see if I was working, but I didn't know she could hear me talking to the person I worked with. Right. So I went from like, "Hi mom, yeah, we're having a good time," like all sweet child voice, to "Hey man, just schedule up," and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're not working until like Tuesday." And then I'm like, "Oh, awesome. Then I can stay here longer. Yeah, we're having so much fun. We're getting drunk. I just picked up some more beer." Like, so cool. And then I get off the phone and then click. And then it goes back to my mom. I'm like, "Mom?" And she's like, "I think you should come home now."
Crying?
Yeah.
Holding back tears?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know. It's heartbreaking when you think of how douchey we were to our parents as kids.
I know.
All that to say, I have changed many a flat tires. But yesterday I just couldn't and made a mess of the car. It fell off the jack about 5 or 6 times. Fell off the jack. It's never happened before. I had that 5 word underneath the stuff. Anyway, finally got it done. But what do we got? I don't have much for topics today, Jenny.
No, I have a daily dose that might inspire some discussion.
Well, there's a new crate challenge. I don't know if you've seen this, and I kind of want to try it and film it and put it on the show. On our website, yes.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Twitter. This cat. I mean, it's cute and everything, but
why wouldn't he want to be back here? He used to want to be back here. Now he's like on the laptop.
Could you maybe try?
I did already. Well, right now he's okay, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like if it gets worse.
Well, he's kind of still in the way, but anyway. Yeah, there's this new crate challenge, and I feel like it would be good content. In the name of content, we could try it for the show. Put it on our website. By the way, go on our website, the Julien Dionne Show with JenGrant.com. And for all of your Julien Dionne Show with JenGrant.com needs, podcast show. Okay?
Okay.
So here we go. Crate challenge. Tell me if you want to do this for the show for in the name of content, Jenny. Okay, get to it, right?
It's okay.
Picture in picture. Oh, shit. Hold on.
It's coming, guys. So we're going to be showing for our audio listeners, we're showing a video of this crate challenge. I wonder how many people know about it.
I don't know, but tell you what.
Maybe we can describe it as we...
Well, it's people stack crates in like a pyramid. So you put like 1, and then the next column is 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1. And the challenge is to walk over it. You understand what I mean?
Sort of. Well, I guess I'll understand better if I see the video.
Yeah. All right, there we are. Okay, let me see. Crate challenge. I almost did that thing where I tweeted. I was going to tweet crate challenge, like that old person move. crate challenge. All right. So, here we go.
Is this like the ice?
It's like the new thing, the new challenge. It's like ice bucket challenge, but I don't think there's any money raised for anything. Remember we did that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh.
You did it.
Okay, here's what I mean. Ooh! Oh. Sorry, shit. Okay, if someone's doing the crate challenge, if one of your buddies is, don't kick the crates. Yeah, that's a crate challenge gone bad. Oh my god, that's totally something I would have done back in the day.
That's terrible.
You see how they're stacked?
Yeah.
So 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4.
Like stairs.
Yeah, like stairs. You go up and then down. Oh my god. Okay. That's not, I mean.
Okay, the screaming is a bit much there.
That is
but
totally
is this
something
the video
I would have
you
done.
meant to show us?
No, but that is the crate challenge. She's doing it. But I want to show you how.
What is he doing?
You go up and down.
Okay.
Oh, see, this subway is actually shaped like that. It's like a podium. You go up, down. Okay, here's another one. What the hell is that?
Meilleur sandwich.
What the hell is that?
It's a better sandwich. It was the ad for Subway.
Oh, shit.
Anyway.
Yeah. So do you want to try it?
No.
Like we'll make it safe in the backyard. We'll put padding on either side. Anyway, is the internet slow or is it my computer again?
I'm not sure.
Okay, this has got to be the funniest one, so I guess let's watch it. I don't know why there's 2 people on it. It seems like too sketchy to do with 2 people. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. Okay, they're now at the top pillar column with about 5 or 6 crates high. There's 2 people, so one started on one end of the stairs, the other started on the other. They're trying to get. What are they trying to do? This. Okay, they're trying to spin around. So one started on the bottom and the other on the other side, and they're trying to they're on the top column, on the middle column.
Where do you get so many crates?
They're both standing. I know, but I want to try it. And then they're slowly pivoting to then go down on the opposite side that they came up from.
I don't want to try it. You know why? Because what is the point?
I don't know.
And then
leaning,
you have like
leaning. Oh my god! Look!
Oh, I can't.
Oh my god!
And I'm not hurting myself for no reason.
It's not for no reason. It's for content.
No.
It's in the name of content.
I'm not breaking my leg for content.
You won't break your leg, but you might get. I just want to show because some people just do it. Like
somebody just said this is the only way for Drake and Kanye to settle things. Are they in a fight?
I have no idea. But here's another one. I don't know. I don't know anything about pop culture. Okay, here. See, like this is how you do it. It's just one person going up the crates. He's on the top column. Everyone's around. See how popular this is? I want to do it popular. Oh my god! And he face planted.
I'm not doing this.
And he totally.
I am not doing this. And I don't want you to do it either.
But you got to admit, as far as quality goes in the content arena, this is up there.
The only thing I like about
this is a textbook one. This is a gold medal. They say gold medal. Call it gold medal crate challenge.
That's the guy who was just on with the other guy, I think. Either that or he has the same outfit
and the same crates. Okay, he's slowly going up. He's on the top column.
What's he got in his hand?
I don't know, like sunflower seeds or something. Or maybe he's rolling a joint. So the top column, the middle column is like six crates high, and I guess it's really wobbly when you're on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crates high. Okay, enough. It's too long. Go walk down. We get it. You can balance
really
on.
Long. Ooh.
Okay, yeah, it's the coming back down.
No chance. No chance I'm doing this.
I think he's rolling a joint. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Here's me going, sunflower seeds.
Yeah, so PG.
All right, buddy.
Maybe that's what you should have told your mom when you got home, when you hugged her. I was eating sunflower seeds.
Yeah. That's the skunk-flavored sunflower seeds. Anyway.
People always think their parents are dumb, and they don't know. That's
I know.
like
In
your
my
mom-
heart of
your
hearts,
mom, was obviously around marijuana.
to be honest, in my heart of hearts, I honestly believed that she believed it until I started saying the story out loud just now, and I realized she's probably not. She probably didn't buy it.
No.
But this
But
entire
she wanted to. As your mom, she was like, I want this to be true. So I'm going to believe that my son smokes cigars.
yeah.
And not
weed
like
flavored
cigar.
cigars. Look at this guy. So he's on
Not
top.
like cigars much better. Like I wouldn't want my teenagers smoking cigars.
It seems, I know, but I said I didn't inhale. It seems that the challenge, this crate challenge, the middle column, the peak is 7. So you put 1 down, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you go up
The
and
only
over.
thing I like about this is that
I don't know. I want
like,
to try it.
It's like something people are doing, like very basic outside. You know what I mean? It's not
Back
technology
to the
at all.
basics.
Yeah.
We're literally just playing outside, but it is technology based because you're doing it for the internet. I mean, if you're just
true.
Well, I mean, it would be fun. I could see myself doing this as a kid, like just with friends and neighbors around the hood, just going up and down. But by the way, it's only entertaining when you fall. Watching people go up and over and read a book on the top thing or smoke, that's not whatever.
Read a book.
That's what this guy did. It's like,
I know.
we get it. You can balance on top, but it's the going up and down and falling. We want to see you fall. So the crate challenge. There you go.
No chance.
Thank you.
I'm not doing it.
I wanted to also...
I'd do it maybe if there's a crash pad underneath.
Well, that's what I mean. We would do it safe.
Yeah, but how can you to know it's going to be safe? Because even
We
if you
put
fall
those
on a,
little single bed mats that we have here, the little thin twin bed for company that they fold into a chair, but you unfold them. They're just like a foam.
well, even if
Put your asshole right in the...
I know, even if that
Little does he know he's stretching. His asshole is on the internet right now.
he doesn't care. Imagine
Nugget,
the freedom.
our dog for or cat for our audio listeners. By the way, we're our podcast first. Reminding you, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave a review. Makes all the difference in the world. Thank you so much.
I don't know if that deserves applause.
You don't think it does? Wow. Wow, what a way to find out. Another thing I came across on the internet, this is making the rounds again from 1994's Blank Check. I've never seen or heard of this movie. Maybe you have. I don't remember it. Can you look up could you look up the cast of Blank Check?
Sure.
Check just spelled like check, like CHECK.
Mm-hmm. American.
Because I want to show you a scene. It's so funny. I thought it was funny. It might be weird, but I can't believe this was like approved by someone somewhere. This scene was not only approved, it was written. Someone thought, this is a great idea. This is a great scene.
Says here, Karen Duffy, Brian Bonsale, Miguel Ferrer. I don't know who any of these people are. Tone Loke.
Okay.
I know Tone Loke.
Tone Loke. Let me see. Okay, 1994's Blank Check.
Why? What about it?
Oh, we're going to watch a scene. I want to show you a funny scene from it. A scene of the times, how the times they are changing. Or they have changed, I mean, drastically. Yeah, Blank Check. Okay, so it's not great ratings. It was a Disney movie. Oh, 71% of users like it on Google. Anyway, let me show you the scene I'm talking about. Cue it up.
Cue it up one time. What is happening?
I know. Even the thumbnail is funny. So again, I don't know. Maybe you've seen it if you're or are listening to this right now. Blank Check. But I haven't. Look at the thumbnail. It's just a grown woman making out with a child. Saw this on Reddit.
You gonna play it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Sorry, I'm just vamping because I'm trying to.
Vamping.
All right, this is the scene. Oh, why is there no sound? Hold on. Okay, so it opens with a little.
Oh, right there.
A little boy. How old did you say this kid is?
Well, it's hard to say.
11?
Some kids are smaller. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I
looks
look like this.
Sammy's age.
I looked like this when I was 19. So I was a late bloomer.
When I met you, you looked something like that.
Yeah, not far off.
Can I see your badge?
I mean, he's prepubescent.
Cool.
Okay, so it opens for the audio listeners. It opens with a woman in a little black dress, like something you'd wear on a date. A little gentleman, and about 11 years old, in a small tuxedo. And here, let me put it to full screen. I'm sorry, I should have queued all this up before, but last minute, Larry. You know what I mean, Jenny?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Picking up what I'm throwing down?
Yeah.
All right, this is the scene. We'll just let it play through.
Wait a minute. So that means our date? Just for your job?
Well, it started out like that.
I should have known.
Hey, I wouldn't have traded that night for anything.
Okay, in case anyone didn't understand that, he said, you mean our date was just for your job? Like, they clearly went on a date, and then so he's a child, she's a grown...
But what is the context?
Luscious woman. I don't know.
Luscious.
Hey, I wouldn't have traded that night for anything.
So
their
when
date.
Can I see you again, Shay?
Wait, what did
when
he say?
can I see you again, Shay?
When can I see you again, Shay? And it's really weird because the way he's looking at her is like a man looks at a woman.
But what is this context? Like, why are they on a date? It must be a dream sequence or something.
I don't think it's a dream sequence. I think she went on a cutesy date with him or whatever as like a thing, as part of her job. I don't know what the hell her job is.
Ah, right.
And then he took it seriously, as kids often do. They have a crush with an adult, and the adult is like, yeah, sure, I'll marry you. And then the kid takes it seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows what it was, but anyway, I remember
because you think you're older than you look. When
but this is clearly a child.
I love how you called her luscious. Luscious.
Well, look how she's dressed. She's dressed to attract someone of the opposite sex. She's fully like in a black dress,
like you'd wear
sexy
on a date when you really want to hook up.
Red lipstick. Yes, you want to mate.
You
want to be mounted and mate.
Anything.
Okay.
So when can I see you again, Shay?
Why don't you give me a call and say about 10 years?
5.
7.
6.
Okay.
It's really disturbing when he's talking to her and like negotiating when they can hook up.
Yeah.
And she's like, call me in 10 years. And he's like, 5. But the way he's looking at her, it's all sultry. And he's like looking at her mouth, like kissable. Look, he's looking at her mouth.
How did you see this?
I stumbled upon it on the internet. It's making the rounds again.
Making the rounds.
Call and say about 10 years.
5.
7.
6.
Okay.
His acting coach must have told him at one point after, like, okay, to stop looking at your partner's mouth. You're looking at the mouth, and it's but it's so gross. Like
about 10 years.
5.
7.
6.
Okay. It's a date.
It's too sultry. It's a date, and here she goes. She leans in for the kiss. But
Preston.
Oh my God.
Who's that? He's known.
Yeah. They should have done it where it was a kiss on the cheek.
I'm fine now.
Full lip kiss, woman to child. Someone wrote that in the writer's room. Someone in the writer's room was like, should we get her to kiss the kid?
Should have been the cheek or the forehead.
Yeah, she went right on the lips. Someone literally wrote that, like, she leans in for a kiss on the mouth with the kid and lingers there for a second. Sensually. What's wrong? You don't like the cushions?
Call me in 8 years.
4.
Your voice.
It's so sultry. It's so
7.
gross. 3. I don't know how to negotiate. 1 year. Anyway, that was the grown woman kissing a kid segment. Time now for pedophilia in Disney movies as we knew them. Yeah. All right. So that was that. Generic evergreen topics. That's the thing with these topics today. You can go back and watch these. They're not topical.
1994.
Yeah.
They would not have done this.
Yeah, but was that okay to kiss kids in 94? I don't think it was. I think it was still frowned upon to kiss a child.
It was a gentle little kiss. It wasn't like she made out with them.
It's still funny because of the context of the music and everything.
But
like out of context, it's a really jarring and kind of funny.
Well, it's interesting because I feel like some people don't think it's a big deal to kiss on the lips. Like we've talked about this
I thought you were
before.
going to say big deal to kiss a kid. Go ahead.
I don't know, like if we've talked about it on the show, but
you uncomfortable? Yeah, uncomfortable a little bit. What's going on? It looks like you're farting. You're like this, just blank. You just go off in the distance. You go, like waiting for it.
What was I just saying?
You're saying in 94 it was okay to kiss kids. Go ahead.
No, I didn't say that. Well, I mean, no. But some people still to this day want to kiss you on the lips.
I know.
Like people in a professional environment that I have dealt with have kissed me on the lips.
I know. Some people are just mouth kissers. Like I have about 3 in my life that I just know. I see them in life and it's like on the lips.
Oh, that's not right.
Do
but
you
there's like 3
try
people,
to,
family.
dodge it? Do you try to stand
yeah,
in
I
a
do,
way
but
that
it's just like
they always find you?
Yeah, they find it because they go. I think people that kiss on the
So
lips must
intimate.
think. Well, everyone must want to kiss on the lips, but they just don't do. But I'll take the.
I wonder if now, since the pandemic, they'll never do that again. Oh, that's a silver lining.
I don't know. I think now, like people are shaking hands.
Yeah,
it's
but
going right
kissing
back
on
to
the
normal.
lips.
We're in the 4th wave, as people will say, and people are. I'm a lot of open hand, open palm handshakes. I've shook a lot of clammy hands. There's just nothing. We've gone right back. I think a lot of people are defiant about it too. I did a show last week on Thursday, and the manager of the place was like, "Hey, good to see you again, man," and like defiantly just kept his hand open, and I had a fist bump, and he won. I opened my hand and shook his hand.
What if you did this?
Like
It's
the paper beats rock.
Yeah, it's still bad.
Yeah, now I'm just it's whatever. By the way, are knuckles that much cleaner?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, a little bit more.
I
Because you
thought my hot take
don't
would be-
pick things up with your knuckles. You're touching.
No, but I
things.
wipe my butt with my knuckles.
Oh,
I
that's the
wrap
problem.
I wrap the toilet paper around my knuckles a few times, and then I go fist first. Sorry.
Gross.
Yeah.
Wendy said it is a great reason now to turn the cheek when the mouth kisser comes in. That's true. Well, I
they
did
come- they
that
find you.
anyway. Yeah,
And
but
they-
I did that anyway. No.
I know it's weird.
I'm not putting up with that anymore.
It's weird to know to mouth kissing.
I know.
Yeah. I don't want no scrub.
I don't want no lip kiss.
Did you notice, by the way, how clean it is in here? It's not done. It's not done.
much better.
There's a lot of stuff, but I vacuumed in the studio.
Much better.
I rewired. I don't know if you noticed. I rewired. This brings joy in my life. I rewired all the wires. None of them are on the floor anymore.
Oh,
They're all
that's great.
cleanly neat on the thing. I recommend it. People should clean your like if you have wires and stuff.
Organize the wires.
Organize the wire. It really does. You feel like you have your shit together. So that's my advice to you. Rewire one's life.
Oh, there we go. I was wondering where this is going. That's
Thank you.
the subject for today.
That's just the name of the episode. You know, a lot of people have podcast episodes and they name them after. What I like to do is they name them before and get in there somehow, wedge it in.
This one could have been called Mouth Kissers.
I wish, but that's the thing. It's better to name them after, but I don't feel like going back and changing the title everywhere it's shared on the internet and all that. So I just name it before and wedge it in. Because the other day too, we were talking about Barbie. Something about Barbie. We had a funny thing, and that would have been good.
Something Barbie World.
I can't remember.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to
All
coast.
the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Here's your daily dose for Tuesday, August 24th. So, Canadian special...
Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Special forces are now outside Kabul airport. They're helping get people on flights out of Afghanistan. They're told to scan the crowd for Afghans that are wearing red. A color those accepted for Canadian flights were told to wear so that they could be stand out.
Identified?
Identified. Once they've made it through the danger and chaos on the streets, Canadians can meet up with them. Yesterday, they took 436 people out, 121 the day before. Canadian citizens and family members, as well as Afghan nationals, are the people that were chosen who've been approved for resettlement by Canada and its allies. So that's good to hear that it's speeding up. U.S. military says 16,000 people were flown out in the last 24 hours on 89 planes. It's a combination of military and charter. There are still many thousands desperate to leave Afghanistan. Footage shows people standing knee deep in water, waving their paperwork outside of the airport.
Why
Can't
water?
imagine, because there's just like water around the outside of so they're just knee deep into it because they want to be as close as possible to the airport. I imagine working hard to. They're working hard to help at-risk people like activists and female journalists because those are the people who are in most danger. Taliban leaders deny that people are running away out of fear. They say the people that are trying to escape Afghanistan's poverty. But why all of a sudden are people just doing that so frantically, right?
Right.
Bit of denial there, Taliban leaders.
In bit of denial, they're Taliban.
So that's pretty good.
That's the daily dose?
No.
Oh.
Jeez.
That picture of the plane, remember this one from last week?
Mm-hmm.
With the plane full of people. There's something like 800 people on that plane, I read.
Wow. It's crazy. So in BC, they're going to need a proof of vaccination status to enter many non-essential businesses starting next month. It's going to be temporary, and of course, children under 12 are exempt. But you will have this proof on your phones, and you're going to also have to present government ID, government ID.
Right.
They are going to be in place until January 31st, 2022, but it may be extended. The vaccine certificates, known as the BC Vaccine Card, will be required at restaurants, fitness centers, casinos, organized indoor events, conferences and weddings, movie theaters, sporting events, that kind of thing. 1 dose is required as of September 13th and fully vaccinated by October 24th. Over the past month, people who have not been fully vaccinated account for 90% of cases and 93% of hospitalizations.
They've done studies,
Did you know that
60% of the time
they've actually
it
approved it?
works
The FDA has approved the Pfizer vaccine. So
I always thought I always thought it was approved.
No, that's why we've stayed in a state of emergency, because in a state of emergency, you can administer vaccines that are not FDA approved. So that was a big anti-vax point.
I see.
Like, it's not even FDA approved. If you look at it, that's why we're in a state of emergency, so they could roll it out to everyone without, it being.
Okay.
But it just got approved, so that was a big argument against. So,
well, that's good.
So now that's that.
Shut it!
There.
Dr. Bonnie Henry, who was the doctor in BC, said putting enforcement in the hands of businesses, so, like the restaurants and whatever, is similar. I thought this was kind of an interesting argument. I don't know. I'm sure people will find holes in it, but it's similar to how servers in restaurants ask for ID for booze.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
It's not quite the same, but it is a good point.
I still think it shouldn't be mandatory,
I know.
but passport and vaccines have existed in school. I mean, for school, you had to show proof of vaccine. Like, why is this one all of a sudden the one to eliminate all of us?
Yeah,
why not
also,
all the other vaccines we get all the time?
When you and when you have to travel to certain countries, when they say you need to have a vaccine, like for malaria and all that.
Hepatitis.
Like,
when you
yeah.
go down south, you have to have your hepatitis shots. All of that. I mean, if like this power wanted to eliminate us by vaccine, a big chunk of it, they could have been doing this forever before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why now?
Mm-hmm. This is a random story and very strange.
Go ahead.
I wanted to mention it because I just thought weird. McDonald's has been forced to stop selling milkshakes and bottled drinks at 1,300 locations in the UK because of staff shortages. They have supply chain issues because of the pandemic. There's a shortage of truck drivers, and there's issues with dairy producing.
By the way, could we put the argument to rest that there's no employees because people are on CRB or CERB? I mean,
yeah, I know.
I'm still
over.
hearing that it's over. Well,
it's been over for a while.
Well, it's down to $980 a month. No one's avoiding to work or take jobs for $980 a month.
Isn't it unemployment now? It's not CERB, it's CRB or something like that.
CERB ended a long time ago. Yeah, CRB.
Yeah, like
anyway,
under $1,000.
But I still hear people being like, because in Quebec there's still 128,000 people that are claiming this money, and so I've heard people be like, "Just get a job." Well, it's not that. It's anyway. It doesn't matter. I don't want to get into it. Go ahead, Jennifer. All right.
Are you okay?
No.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't bring this up, but Trump was in the news. He was booed at an Alabama rally after recommending supporters to get vaccinated. I quote, I believe in your freedoms. I do. You got to do what you got to do, but I recommend taking the vaccine. I did it. It's good to take the vaccine. And then he got booed.
Let me play the clip. If everything cooperates.
Little mouth on him, bing, bing, bing.
Little mouth on. I got to add that to the soundboard. Little mouth on him, bing, bing, bing.
That's a good one. It gets in your head.
Yeah.
Should I go to the next story while you...
Yeah, go ahead.
Or are you ready?
No, go ahead,
okay.
babe.
Did you just call me babe?
Yeah.
This is a good news story. A man named Kyle Charles used to live on the streets 5 years ago, and now he's a recognized comic book artist.
I'm holding the name of 6
Sorry. Go ahead.
Marvel Comics has illustrations of indigenous characters, and it is done by an indigenous artist, Kyle Charles, who I'm talking about, and they're going to be using that as a teaching opportunity. It allows for greater representation of indigenous people, and he said that he attributes hard work and staying true to himself. I mean, can you imagine what that feels like? Like he's drawing for Marvel Comics,
yeah,
and he used to live on the streets 5 years ago.
That's
like
crazy.
what a inspiring story showing you can do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
You got your freedoms, but I happen to take the vaccine. Vaccines, I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines, but you got.
He hates getting booed. There's nothing.
I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines, but you got. No, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms. But I happen to take the vaccine.
Not a... Anyway.
Funny.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you heard of this. Do you like the movie Spider-Man?
Spider-Man?
Yeah. Spider-Man?
I like the first one with Tobey Maguire. Then I never really got into. Then we went to watch one, remember?
Yeah.
And it was like the same movie just redone. I'm like, what are we doing here?
So there's another one coming out.
Is it the origin story again? The same thing?
I don't know.
The other one was the Amazing Spider-Man
people
with
are very excited
Garfield
about it.
or whatever.
Yeah, who is Garfield?
I can't remember his first name. The Amazing Andrew? No, is it the Amazing Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
2012. Yeah, we went to watch that in the theater. I'm like, it's the same
frickin'
thing. Yeah, fricks. Andrew Garfield.
Fricks. Andrew Garfield. Okay, the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, or some version of it, leaked online this weekend. The third installment, starring Tom Holland, I don't know if I know who he is, as Peter Parker, hits theaters in December. It's already been erased from the internet, so it's impossible to see what it looks like. But incredibly popular movie, what do you call it, franchise. It's highly anticipated. There's a lot of rumors that Tobey Maguire and what's his name, Garfield? What?
Andrew Garfield. Oh, doesn't it say there? What?
Not the first name, just Garfield. Could join the new Spider-Man. Tom Holland, thanks to Marvel's multiverse storylines, which opens up to a series and multitude of characters and realities. So watch for that. And that's your daily dose of Flora today.
Okay.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily
oh my God, the head up.
Daily dose, all your news from coast to
All
coast.
the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
Oh my God, so dramatic.
Meow.
Meow?
Meow. That did sound like a meow. Meow, you guys. You guys, meow, all right? Okay, well, what else is in the news?
We're up to the almost to the hour here.
Yes, and once again, people in the National Capital Region tonight through Sunday, Absolute Comedy. Jen Grant will be there tonight and Thursday. I'll be headlining all week. My first headline week at that club.
It's exciting.
Very excited. I used to work the door there, and now I'm going to be. Yeah, I am. I'm excited about it.
Yeah. It's going to be a really good week.
Times. And it's one of the best clubs, so it's
fun. It really is. Like, what a fun night to go out.
Yeah.
And Preston's a nice area. Like, I love that street.
Yeah, so go to absolutecomedy.ca for tickets and show times.
Go have some snacks. They have some nachos. And
is the kitchen open? Yeah, it's open, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah.
I might even get some nachos tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. I want the manager!
I don't know.
I know.
Well, because you're a comic, you order directly from the manager.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what I mean?
I think I do.
You guys.
Use guys.
Ew.
Yeah, thanks for that burp in the mic. That's awesome.
Thanks so much for being here, everybody. If there's one thing we learned today is that same movie can be made twice. If all you have to do is look at Spider-Man's franchise to know that you make the same exact story twice and people will go watch it. The only thing you can't do nowadays is kiss a kid on camera. Otherwise, in about 25 years, there'll be a podcast. Imagine that podcasts didn't even exist back then. So imagine someone's like, do you think this will ever come back to bite us in the ass? This woman kissing a kid? And you're like, well, no. There's this future technology. That's if like right now we kissed a kid on camera and you'd be like, well, in 30 years there's going to be a vorcist where they'll be talking about it. You're like, what's a vorcist? Well, it's this thing where people will just think of a show and they'll get downloaded directly into the brain. And
we were talking about that yesterday, and
which part?
Holly, about like things haunting us later. All this shit we talk about.
Yeah, right.
And Holly, I forget her last name, but you interviewed her.
Jarrett?
Yeah. She said, well, you might be in trouble because you called me Heroin Holly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Heroin Holly. I interviewed her, by the way, Wakefield Sessions back in 2017. Go check out that episode. It was great. Great.
Content.
Looking for some. Oh, shit. Okay.
We sound like we're in space.
What is it? Wait. I think it's going to kick in. Oh, shit. Behind your... No reaction.
Oh, look at this. Wendy just said is absolute inside or outside. Didn't they do rooftop gigs? See what's happening?
Yes. No, they didn't. That was
Yuck Yucks. And
wrong comment,
yeah.
Wendy, but
it's easy to mix them up.
Same streets, easy to mix them up. This was an issue.
Okay, I like this one.
That was foreseen by the owner.
Sounds like the Chill Lounge.
It does sound like the Chill Lounge. Oh, shit. Keep going.
Try, go.
No, go.
Why are you bailing?
I don't know, because it's 6 minutes.
Well, that you can fade it down. You don't have to go the whole.
I could fade it through, yeah. I'm going to switch it. 3, 2. It was too long. It was 6 minutes. It was a little long, and quite frankly, I thought it was okay to move on. And for once, we got along for the entire episode. We didn't bite each other's heads off over nothing. We really got along today, so I didn't mean to create friction by changing the song. It just so happened because it was too long. I didn't know what to do. I was about to pop some MDMA and sit back and relax for the rest of the 4 minutes of the song. Go ahead, Jenny, anytime. Go ahead, too.
I think we got along for the show because we fought before we started recording. Remember, you propped these pillows up.
We got it out of our system is what you're saying. We got it all out before the cameras were rolling. And now we got about 56 minutes before one of us finally snaps. Yeah, all right.
Our image right now in the camera, and I can't believe how much we look like brother and sister.
Oh, that's weird. You know, it's fun doing the show, but one thing I never expected to get from it was looking at the monitor and seeing us both sitting here and thinking, oh no, we definitely look like we're related. We absolutely look like we're at least cousins, if not brothers and sisters, which is weird.
When I first got a picture posted on Facebook with you, and you showed your family, hey family, look at this is my new girlfriend. Your
That's a red
sister
flag.
said, oh my God, she looks like she's part of our family.
It's a little weird if you admit it.
But then again, your cousins are
does that?
married,
We do,
so
apparently.
maybe it's in your.
No, nobody got married. No,
Or
no,
not
it-
married,
no.
I'm sorry.
Let's
It
not
was a
bring
joke.
family
It was a
into
joke.
this.
It
We
was
got-
a joke. I was kidding.
Why are you so red in the face that after making that joke, who knows? Fuck, the song is long. I'm about to choke.
I'm totally joking, everyone.
All right.
I'm so red.
Oh yeah, I can fade it. Although it is fading on its own, it's over. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you watching and tuning in day after day, 5 days a week. The Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant.
Quickly, before you go out, Wendy says they usually cram you in at Absolute. Do they have less patrons? Just so you know, they do. They
Yes,
follow all the
of
guidelines.
course.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Just so you know.
They absolutely, it's 50 people. It's usually 180 or something, and it's 50 now. So social distance. There's plexiglass between the stage and the performer. You wear your mask.
Servers
until
are-
you-
yeah.
yeah. Of course, it's all. You can't open. You can't open if you don't follow protocol. So it's safe comedy. Come check it out. Absolute comedy. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow for a Wednesday Hump Day edition of the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant, coming at you weekdays at 10 a.m. I love you, Jenny.
Love you.
I learned a lot. Yeah. Oh, pinching inside the bicep. All right, everybody. Thank you. Subscribe on all the major podcast platforms. Rate on iTunes. Follow on YouTube. Like on Instagram. Enjoy on Facebook. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, watch your head. Oh,
Have a great day, everybody.
Oh, my goodness.
It's just a waste of time. Wandering eyes and itchy feet. I'm just a thin, nervous shadow walking backwards down the street. The landing is bitter, but the falling is oh so sweet. It's just a waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. The whole world wants a piece of my head, but they all get a piece of my mind instead. I roll over and go back to bed. It's such a beautiful waste of time.